Hi friends, welcome to your yoga practice. I'm here in my home and I'm sure you guys are as well. So happy that we can at least connect like this. It's going to be about a 1 hour practice. If you'd like to use props, if you have a yoga block or even books sometimes help. If you want to put them underneath your hands for poses, you can use some books or blocks or maybe a blanket to have padding underneath your knees if your knees are sensitive. I'm not going to instruct with props just in case you don't have any, so no need to feel worried about that. But if you do have them, please feel free to use them. And I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and get started in Shavasana. So go ahead and lay down on your mat, get really comfortable. I like to take my feet about as wide as my mat and then lay down. Let your toes flop out to the sides. Take your fingertips, your palms to face up to the sky. Maybe a little tuck of your shoulders underneath and just close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, start to take some deeper breaths. In and out of the nose. Nice long inhales, even longer exhales if you can. And taking a moment here on your mat to just arrive, to find some grounding, to find some centering. Really feel the connection of your back against the ground. And we'll take some deeper breaths together. So on your next inhale, really fill up your belly, your ribs, your chest, all the way up to the top. And then exhale out of your mouth and sigh. Again, like that. Deep breath in through the nose. And a release and sigh out. All the way to empty. And then last one like that. Deepest breath yet. Filling up the belly, the ribs, the lungs. Holding this one at the top. Maybe sip in a little bit more air if you can. And holding for 3, 2, and then a big sigh out as you let it all go. And then with the lips sealed, start to return that breath in and out of your nose, a little bit more connected and full. And feel a sense of calmness kind of wash over your body. Trying to keep the mind focused on the breath and the sensations that you feel in your body as we move throughout practice. Trying to distract our mind from the busy world outside. Take your right knee into your chest. You can move the left leg a little bit more center and interlace the hands on the right shin as you pull the shin in towards your body. You can find a little movement here, maybe pulling the right knee a little closer to your right armpit, making little circles even, or just finding stillness. Feel a little compression of the belly towards your thigh. And then start to move the knee over to the left. The left hand will guide the outer right thigh, right knee down. I like to shift my hips slightly to the right so I can find a twist here to the right. Opening up your right arm to a T or to a cactus shape, which is just a bent elbow. Your gaze can even fall if it feels okay in the neck. And then you're gently guiding this knee down. It does not have to touch the ground. What's more important is that your right shoulder is on the ground. And just feel a little unraveling in the spine. Maybe still keeping the eyes closed, feeling that deep breath. One more here. And then slowly come back up to center and just switch sides. Left knee comes into the chest, extend your right leg long, pull the knee in. Remember to keep your right toes flexed on the ground and just start to find maybe a little movement if that felt good on the other side. Left knee can go to the left armpit or little circles. Finding a little compression as you pull it in a little more. And then drop it into the twist. Move the knee over to the right, left arm out to the left. Gaze can follow if it feels okay in the neck. Again, the left shoulder should be down. The knee doesn't have to touch the ground at all, as long as you're feeling a twist. And find that breath 2 more here. And then release that, come back up to center. We'll start doing a little bit of core work. Bend your knees, put them in a kind of 90-degree angle. Ankles in line with knees, knees over hips. Squeeze your knees together, reach your arms straight up to the sky, almost imagining about a foot of space in between your hands. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, start to reach your arms up and over your head and lower your heels just down to tap the ground. Trying to keep your lower back connected to the mat. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze that navel into the spine. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower. So keep moving like that with your breath. Inhaling to rise and exhaling to lower. If this is easy for you, you might start to straighten your legs out a little bit. You can even straighten them all the way out, but really try to keep the lower back to the ground and then coming back up. A few more like that. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm already shaking. Do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Release, bring your knees to your chest, maybe rock a little bit. Get all that tension out, and then grab your hamstrings, start to rock up and down the length of the spine, rocking and rolling. Eventually coming up to a seat, and then we'll find a tabletop, hands and knees, wrist under shoulders, knees under hips, tabletop. If the knees are sensitive, now's a good time to put the blanket underneath your knees. And we'll find a little cat-cow movement. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, roll the shoulders back. Exhale for cat, chin tuck to chest, push the ground away. One more, inhaling for cow. And exhaling for cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Take your right hand behind your head. So the right elbow is facing straight out to the side. And then as you inhale, twist up. Point that right elbow straight up to the sky as best you can. As you exhale, tap your right elbow to the inside of the left elbow. So it's a little twist. And then do that again. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to bring it down and tap. Last one. Inhale, open up. Full range of motion. This time extend the right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left arm, coming into a shoulder stretch. Maybe you wrap the left hand behind your back, or you can always keep it on the ground or extend it forward. Maybe coming up onto the fingertips, wherever it feels nice. I'm gonna take mine behind my back today. Opening up the left shoulder, leaning into the right. One more breath here. If the left hand's not next to the face, put it there. And then unwind, right arm up to the sky and back down to the ground. Switching sides, the left hand comes behind your head, elbow points out to the side. Inhale to open up. Exhale to tap it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. Last one, inhale, open. This time the arm straightens up. As you exhale, thread the arm underneath the right arm, drop down to the side of the face. Right hand does whatever the left hand did on the left side of the body. Behind the back, straightening the arm, or just back by your face. But take 2 breaths here, leaning into the left shoulder, opening up the right. Make sure your right hand's back to the ground. Unwind the same way you came into it, left arm up, and take the left hand down. 2 more cat-cows now. Inhale for cow, maybe finding a little difference between how you feel. Exhale, cat round. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. This time, tuck your toes as you come back to a neutral spine. And lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Maybe finding a longer stance here. Pedal the feet out, you can bend the knees. Maybe twist a little bit, roll the head out. Any movement you have to do to just kind of wake up the body. And then eventually find stillness. Feet are about hips distance, little bend to the knees, lifting the sit bones up, melting your chest back to your thighs. Squeeze your arms together. Let's take a deep breath in together. And then as you exhale, walk your hands all the way to the back of the mat by your feet. Forward fold. Feet are hips distance, maybe grabbing opposite elbows and just hanging the head. You can sway side to side, bending the knees enough so that the belly rests on your thighs. Let the head go. And then switch the grip of the elbows so you even out the stretch of your shoulders, still swaying, still bobbing. I could stay here all day. All right, let's move on now. Take your hands down to the ground. Slide your left hand right underneath your face. Bend your left knee and reach your right arm up to the sky. Really reaching up, twisting up here. You can always have a block underneath your left hand, or maybe put a block there if you need support. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, reach your right arm forward and then all the way down to take it down right in front of your face. Bend your right knee this time. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Twisting here. Again, really think about pulling up. Get lighter on those right fingertips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach the arm all the way forward and down. Maybe follow your hand as you find your forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to the shins, opening up the chest, little bend to the knees. Exhale, fold, maybe grabbing your calves, your heels, pulling your head down. Two more. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to a fold. Last one, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time, stand all the way up. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Palms connect at the top. Maybe see them connect. And then exhale, pull your hands down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, little bend to the knees as you dive and fold. Inhale, flat back. The hands can stay on the ground or move to the shins. Decide what works best for you. As you exhale, start to walk the hands all the way forward to a plank pose. Pause in this plank, really kind of set it up so that your hands are shoulder distance, the feet are hips distance, pulling the chest forward. Let's take an inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees down to the ground, right where they land. Start to pull the chest forward, bend the elbows down and back, and come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, just a baby cobra. Lift the chest, pause, squeeze your elbows together. Little to no weight in your hands. Maybe you lift the hands up for a second. You can always put them back down. Tops of the feet, root down. Take one more breath. Exhale, push up and back to child's pose. Coming back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Find stillness and just breathe. Let's inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right knee to your nose around your spine. Again, kick it up and back, three-legged. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose around. Last one, inhale, kick it up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose and then step the foot all the way through low lunge. Take a moment here and set up. If you need those blocks underneath your hands or books, you could place them there. If not, I like fingertips. Pull the right hip back, pull the chest forward. So low lunge. The hips are moving down a little bit, pulling the heart open. And just breathe. Leave your left hand down where it is. Reach your right arm up to the sky for a simple twist. And then like you did before, take your right hand behind your head. Lean the head back into your hand. Take an inhale. As you exhale, right elbow taps down to the inside of your left elbow. Two more. Inhale, it opens up. Exhale, you tap it down. Last one. Inhale, open up. This time the arms straight into the sky. As you exhale, pull it forward and all the way down. As it lands straight in your right leg, modified pyramid. So if the right knee has to be bent still, that's fine. Try not to shorten your stance, so the left heel is lifted up off the ground. Pull your chest forward to start, and then maybe the head relaxes down. Think about squaring the hips here, right hip back, left hip forward. Let the head hang. Keep your legs straight, find a flat back as you breathe in. And then start to crawl your hands over to the left, turn all toes to the left, and find a wide-legged stance with your legs. Feet are parallel. For today's variation, we're gonna walk our hands as far forward as we can, come up onto the fingertips like down dog arms, and then press your bum back. So the weight is back into the heels. Let your chest melt down as if it could go back through your legs. Really reaching the arms long here. Little to no weight in your fingertips. Inhale to come back to a flat back, so crawl the hands back underneath the shoulders, maybe gaze forward. And then back to that low lunge facing the front of your mat. Turn all 10 toes to face forward, look up. Exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right foot. Let's take feet hips distance as you take a forward fold. Inhale, a little bend to the knees as you stand all the way up. Palms connect at the top. Exhale, hands together at your heart. Inhale, arms up this time. Interlace all 10 fingers, make a fist at the top. I know you probably can't see my hand, so it looks like this. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, go up and over to the right. Press the left foot down, open up the left side body. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, go up and over to the left. Right foot presses down, strong in the legs. Open up your right side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cactus your arms, so bending your elbows. Press the elbows forward so the wrists come behind the elbows. And then think about lifting your heart to the sky. So take a little standing back bend. The legs are strong. Pubic bone is pulling to the belly button so you stay out of your lower back. And then maybe you find a little bit more space to back than in the upper back. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, flat back, hands down. Step your left foot to the back of your mat and place your left knee down to the ground. Untuck the toes as you rise up to Anjaneyasana, low crescent. Let the hips melt forward, but try to make sure that the right knee and the right ankle are right over one another. It's almost like you're trying to pull the right heel back and push the left knee forward here. Take an inhale, open up the chest, maybe lean back, look up. And then let's take hands to heart center. Lean forward a little bit so you make space in your spine. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. You can always use your right hand and kind of place it on your right thigh to really hook that elbow as far down as you can. Palm to palm. Open up the chest as you twist to the right. Prayer twist. Pressing palm to palm. Feeling that pressure of your outer left arm to the outer right thigh so that you can find your twist. Inhale, come back up to center. Reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step it back to a plank pose. Pull the chest forward in plank. You can use your knees like we did before, or maybe they stay up, come all the way down. Fingertips wide out into the wood floor and pop your elbows up to the sky. Tops of the feet press down. Start with your gaze down and start to lift the belly, then the ribs, then lift your gaze up. We're gonna call this finger top baby cobra. And then just reverse that on the exhale. Land the belly, the ribs, the head. 2 more. Inhale, belly, ribs, head lifts. Exhale, belly, ribs, head. Last one. Inhale, finger top baby cobra. Tops of the feet and pubic bone press down. Exhale, slowly move it back down. This time, hands come by your ribs. Either pressing up through a plank or tabletop, make your way back to downward facing dog. Take a second to adjust and breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, kick it high. Exhale, knee to nose, then step it through. Low lunge. Find your blocks if you need to. Hands are down, chest is open. Pull the left hip back as you reach the heart forward. Low lunge. The right hand will stay down as you open up your left arm to the sky. Find your simple twist. Left hand behind the head. Take an inhale to lean back. Exhale, left elbow taps the inner right elbow. Inhale to open up. Exhale to close it in. This time you open it up, the arms straight into the sky. Pull it forward. Maybe see the hand as it comes all the way down, straighten your left leg. Modified pyramid. Again, the leg does not have to be straight. The right heel is up. Pull the left hip back and then fold from there. Lengthening on the inhales, exhale, fold. One more breath here in stillness. Inhale, just flatten the back. Exhale, start to crawl the hands to the right. Turn all toes to the right, wide-legged fold. Walking your hands far forward, and then find those down dog arms. Hi. Down dog arms. Tense your fingertips. The weight is back into the heels. Lift the sit bones up. Melt your heart down, making space underneath your armpits. One last breath. Sorry for the butt shot. Come back to flat back, hands underneath your shoulders. Crawling the hands forward, we find low lunge to face the front. Inhale, heart opens, look forward. Exhale, step it up to the top of the mat and fold. Stand to rise, this time interlacing your hands right away at the top. As you exhale, go up and over to the left. Side body stretch, pause. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Inhale, your center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Standing back bend, really lift the knees. Strengthen the legs, maybe lean it back more. Inhale, back to straight arms. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, flat back. The right foot steps back, right knee comes down to the mat. Untuck the toes and lift the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Again, the legs are working. It's like the left heel is trying to pull back, the right knee is trying to push forward, so the inner thighs are squeezing together. As you reach your arms up, maybe find a little back bend. And then let's take hands to heart. Leaning forward so that you can find your prayer twist to the left. Maybe using your left hand on the outer thigh so that you can kind of nuzzle the right elbow down. Press the palms, open up the chest. Maybe lean back a little bit, look up as you find your prayer twist. Inhale, unwind, arms reach up to the sky, back to Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands down, step it back to a plank pose. One breath in to shift forward. Come all the way down to your belly, use your knees or not. Fingertips wide, elbows up. Inhale, finger top baby cobra. We're just gonna do 2 this time. Exhale, lowering back down. Last one, inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Hands by the ribs. Press up through plank or tabletop. Make your way back to downward dog. Pause for a moment. Smooth all that out with the breath. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Just one of those. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Take an inhale, pull the chest forward, the lunge. Exhale, right arm up. Let's take the hand behind the head. Inhale to lean back. Exhale, elbow taps down. Just once. Inhale, re-extend the right arm to the sky. And then pull it forward and down, straighten your right leg. Modified pyramid. Inhale, let's bend the right knee back to the lunge. And exhale, re-straighten it. Doing that once again. Inhale, the lunge, the knee bends. Exhale, straighten the leg. Keep the legs straight, pull the chest forward. Exhale, crawl the hands to the left. Find your down dog arms. Take an inhale to reach them forward. Exhale, weight back into the heels, fold. Inhale back to flat back, hands underneath the chest. Exhale, crawl it forward, the lunge. Take an inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, step up to the top and fold. Standing up, we'll skip the side bends, come right to cactus. As you exhale, cactus the arms, standing back bend. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, flat back to step the left foot back. Take the left knee down. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Let's touch palms together. Exhale, go right to that prayer twist to the right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Knees are not. Come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, finger top baby cobra, just one of these. Exhale, lowering back down. Let's all try to tuck the toes. Press straight up to plank as you breathe in, and then back to dog as you breathe out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, it goes up. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Find your low lunge, inhale. Exhale, left arm to the sky, simple twist. Take the hand behind your head, lean back, breathe in. Exhale, just once, tap the elbow. Inhale, the arm goes back up, reach it to the sky. Exhale, pull it forward and down, straighten your left leg, modified pyramid. Inhale, bend your knee, look forward. Exhale, straighten your leg. Again, inhale, it bends. Exhale, it straightens. Leave it straight, inhale, flat back. Exhale, turn to the right. Wide-legged fold, inhale, find your down dog arms. Exhale, press the weight back into your heels. Inhale, back to a flat back. Exhale, low lunge. Pull the chest forward. Step it up as you forward fold. So standing up, palms together. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, flat back to step the right foot back. Take the knee down. Inhale, arms up, palms connect. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, step back to plank. Come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, finger top baby cobra. Exhale, wave it down. Inhale, plank. And back to downward facing dog. Pause here for a moment. Come back to your breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, 2 steps up to the top of the mat, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, stand up, rise, palms together at the top. Exhale, hands together at your heart. 3A. Inhale, reach the arms up. You can see the palms connect. Exhale, a little bend to the knees as you fold all the way down. You can always take the backs of the hands to the mat for a stretch. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms and step back to plank. Let's modify the first one. Inhale, plank. Knees are not. Come all the way down. This time, baby cobra like you did before. Exhale, lower down. Plank as you inhale. And down dog as you exhale. So let's modify it. We'll do something different on the next time. Let's try. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, lightly travel to the top. Maybe it's 2 steps or a hop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive and fold. Inhale, flat back. This time, plant the palms, step back to a plank. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Bend your elbows, little push up. Unflip the toes, open up the chest, upward facing, lift your thighs and your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding down dog for a moment. Just explaining something really quick. You don't always have to do upward facing dog. You can take a baby cobra at any time. I'm gonna call it a vinyasa. So if I say take a vinyasa, take a flow, move through a back bend of your choice. Baby cobra, upward facing, maybe just hold plank. Cat-cows work from the knees, or just push back to down dog. So as we move through vinyasas, you can take whatever variation you want. Let's do one more together. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, hop, step, skip. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Last one, you choose your variation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, vinyasa. Maybe it's a step or shoot back to upward facing, baby cobra. You choose, you need a downward facing dog. Pause and breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, look at your hands. Exhale, hop or step to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up to stand. This time as you exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sink the weight back into your heels. Try to keep lifting the chest, but lowering your knees, lower the bum. Here for 3, 2, on one, start to lower the bum all the way down to the ground, and then lift your feet up to the sky, Navasana. Ankles in line with the knees, squeeze the knees together. You can always have hands on the backs of the hamstrings, so you can pull the chest up. Navel in, maybe the arms straighten, maybe the legs straighten as well, that's up to you. We're holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, on one, slowly come all the way down, plant your feet, relax your head. Take the hands behind your head, lift your feet back up to the sky, 90-degree bend. Take an inhale, exhale, bicycle twists, bicycle crunches, tapping your opposite elbow to opposite knees as you straighten the leg out. You guys know what to do. Just a few of these. Continue breathing, feel a little twist. You can go fast, you can go slow. Just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay back down, bring your knees into your chest. So hard to talk and do that at the same time. Relax here. Okay, let's grab the hamstrings. Rock your feet up and over. Start to go up and down, forward and back. Get some momentum. We're gonna meet standing in a chair pose. If you have to use your hands on the ground to kind of help you pop up there, great. Maybe you try no hands and just go straight up to chair pose. And then we're in chair. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your heart center. Take an inhale to pull the chest forward. As you exhale, prayer twist to the right. Maybe you nuzzle the outer left arm down a little bit more. Bend your knees, open up the chest. Can your bum be lower than your heart? Pull your left knee back here for 3, 2, forward fold on 1, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, chair pose again. Sink into it. Open up the chest. Go a little bit deeper than you did before. Take your hands together at your heart. Lean forward a little bit as you inhale. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. If you're here, amazing. Don't have to hook the elbow. Maybe wiggle, wiggle, nuzzle it down. Open the chest, bum lowers. Lean back, keep opening up the left shoulder here for 3, 4, 2, forward fold on 1. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, you can move through a vinyasa or just step straight back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, this time to step it all the way through. Arms reach up to the sky, crescent pose. So the left knee is up off the ground. I like a little bend to the left knee. So you can bend the right knee a little bit more. Squeeze the right hip back. Lift the chest, relax the shoulders. Inhale, let's take hands together at your heart. Exhale, prayer twist like you did before to the right. Hooking the elbow, palm to palm, open it up here. Really lifting high up onto the ball of the left foot. Maybe twist a little deeper. Last breath. As you inhale, you're going to stay facing the right, but start to lift up to an open twist. Stack your shoulders above your hips. The left arm is forward, the right arm is back. I like to bend my back knee so I can really squeeze the right hip back. Get low. And then reverse it. Drop your right hand down, maybe to the back of the left thigh as left arm reaches up and over your head. And then opening up to warrior 2. You'll spin the left heel down, open up the left arm to the back of the room, right knee bends, right arm forward. Warrior 2. Notice if you're leaning far forward or pulling back, try again to keep the shoulders over your hips. Gaze is over the middle right finger. Bend the right knee. Hate doing it, it's hard. Breathe here, one more breath. And then straighten your right leg, reach the right arm up and over your head, reverse triangle. Pull it back, lengthen that right side body. And then reach the right arm forward and down, triangle. Right hand to the shin, left arm up to the sky. Press your hips forward, lean it back. Your right hand can slide down more, maybe it's hovering, maybe it's on a block. I like to keep it on the shin so I can really lift up here. Then start to just reach the left arm up and over your head. Make a big half circle as you take it all the way down to the ground. Back to this wide-legged fold. Crawl the hands forward. Lean the heart back. This time as you find your flat back, take your left hand underneath your face and reach your right arm up to the sky for a twist. That might be enough for you, or you can take the left hand to grab the outer right ankle, bend your left knee and open up to a deeper twist. As you lean back, pulling on the outer right ankle, lift your right arm high. 3, 2, folding, letting go on 1. Back to low lunge, facing the front of the room. This time standing splits. Lift the left leg up, let the head be heavy. You can kind of pull the right hip back here. You can just hang here with your head down and the inner left thigh opening up. Maybe you add a funky little variation. You can start to walk your hands over to the right, bend your left knee and open up the hip, maybe peeking under your left armpit. Lifting the left knee high. 3, 2. Let's all find a forward fold on 1. Left foot down. Hang the head. Sway. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, take a vinyasa. You can move through that back bend if you want, or down dog. Last side, inhale, left leg up, 3-legged. Exhale, step it all the way through low lunge. Inhale, root down through your feet and reach your arms up, crescent. Pull the left hip back, little bend to the right knee. Get that left ankle in front. Open up your arms, little back bend if you want. Hands together at your heart. Lean forward, maybe straighten that right leg and come to your prayer twist. Ooh, other side. Nuzzle the knee down, palm to palm. Open up the left shoulder. Finding a lot of pressure of the knee to elbow, elbow to knee here. And then stay twisted to the left. Just open up to an open twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Little bend to the back knee. Squeeze the hips together, open up, relax your shoulders. Reverse it. Drop the back hand, reach your right arm up and over. It's a twist, it's a back bend, it's a little side bend, it's all of it. Feel it, last breath here. And then open up, spin the back heel down. Right arm reaches back, bend your left knee, warrior two. Rooting down through the outer left foot. Bend that left knee. One more breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg. Reach the left arm up and over your head, pulling it back. And then triangle. Left arm goes forward and back. Cut your hips back. Left hand down, right arm up to the sky. Again, not as concerned with how low that left hand goes. Can you reach that right arm up? Press the hips forward. Lean it back here. Start to reach the right arm up and over your head. Make a big circle as you come all the way down. Find your down dog arms. Pressing back. Kneading in a flat back, this time right hand underneath the face, left arm up. You can stay there. The right hand can grab the outer left ankle. You can bend your back knee and open up to a twist here. One more breath. Exhale, fold, let the head hang. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, crawl the hands forward and then lift your right leg up to the sky, standing splits. Sorry. Sure. Back of the right leg lifts up. Maybe come to that funky variation. Bend your right knee, open up the hip. The hands can walk to the left, peeking underneath the left armpit to find this funkier variation. Keep squeezing your left glute under. Lift the right knee up. And then slowly, wherever you are, just lower the foot down. Maybe a ragdoll. And then one last vinyasa if you want it. Inhale to lift. Exhale to plant the palms. Flowing through one more vinyasa. If not, we'll meet in a child's pose. In child's pose, your knees can be about hips distance. If they're a little tighter, or maybe you want to take them as wide as your mat and really get into your hips. But either way, the arms, let's go extended child's pose out in front of you as you lay your forehead down. And then you can really listen to the sound of your breath here. So with the eyes closed, just listen to the sound of your own breath. Take as much time as you need. When you are ready, come back upright. Swing your legs out long in front of you. And we'll come all the way down to the back. Slowly lowering down. Keep your feet on the ground and knees bent. Once you're down there, maybe tickle the heels with your fingertips. Setting up for a bridge pose. Press your feet down and lift your hips up to the sky. Interlacing the hands underneath your back. And tucking your shoulders. So really kind of tuck them underneath. Pressing down with the feet and lifting your pubic bone up to the sky, chest to chin. It's almost like you're squeezing a block in between your thighs and trying to drag the heels back, except they're not moving to kind of light up the hamstrings. Maybe pressing everything that's touching the ground down to lift a little bit further up for 3, 2, under the clasp of the hands, slowly come all the way onto the back and pause.
We'll do one more back bend. You can take a simpler bridge. You can just kind of lift up the hips a little bit. Doesn't have to be too high. You can always grab the sides of your mat. Maybe do that interlace again. Or coming into a wheel pose. I guess I'll do wheel. Take bridge if you want to. If not, flip the hands by your ears. Only if this is in your practice. Squeeze the inner elbows together. Press up to the top of the head first. Elbows go in more before you press all the way up. Opening up your chest, squeezing the inner thighs together here. And just breathe into your back bend. One more breath. Tuck the chin to the chest first. To slowly come down, drop the back of the neck down, rolling back down into your back. If you're in bridge, just come on down. Resisting the urge to move here. Try not to pull the knees into the chest. Just find stillness as you feel your back against the ground. We'll find an eagle wrap in the legs. Wrap your right thigh over your left thigh, kind of like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Pick up your hips and move them to the right so that the knees drop to the left. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips, and maybe you take your left hand to rest on the outer right thigh, so just kind of heavies it down. And then again, like we did at the top of class, just opening up the right arm to a T or to a cactus shape. You can twist the gaze to the right. Not be concerned about having this knee down. If anything, the right shoulder is down, but you might feel a little bit deeper twist. And if this twist is too much, just go back to that first one that we did, just pulling the right knee in. Come back to center and switch sides. Left thigh wraps over the right thigh. Pick up your hips, scooch the hips to the left. Knees drop to the right. The right hand can heavy, just gently pressing the outer left thigh down. Left shoulder down. Gaze can go left or you can look up. Sometimes I like to move my right shoulder to the right a little bit so I can get my left shoulder down a little more. And just breathe. We already did a lot of twists today, so if this feels tight or open or whatever it feels like, just breathe into it. On your next inhale, slowly bring your knees back up to center and unwind. We'll stay in our back for figure four. Take your right ankle and place it to the top of the left thigh. And then reach this little hole you created and grab for the back of your left hamstring. Or if you want, maybe the left shin. But then do make sure that the head is down to the ground and pull your figure four shape into your body. My friends that have single pigeon in their practice and you'd rather take a single pigeon for your hip opener, you're always welcome to do that. But I'm gonna stay right here on my back and thread the needle. Press the right knee forward, maybe with your right elbow, and pull that left knee in. You're always kind of playing that little game, kind of pressing it forward, pulling the knee in. Flex your right toes so they protect your knee joint. And just allow the hips to be open here. Breathe into that right side. Maybe close your eyes. You can close your eyes for the remainder of practice. Start to turn inward. Really shifting all the energy. And let whatever is coming out of your right hip come out. We tend to release a lot of stuff when we open up the hips. So if it feels tighter, if it feels tense, especially we've been sitting down a lot, Netflixing or working from home, the hips are going to be tight. So let's stay here for one more breath. And then gently just release the left shin or the left hamstring. You might want to straighten your right leg and kind of roll out the ankle before you put the foot down and switch sides. Left ankle crosses to the top of the right thigh. Flex your left toes. Thread the needle, grabbing the back of your right hamstring or the front of the right shin. Press the left foot forward, pull the toes back, and then you might use this arm to kind of press the knee wide as you pull the right knee in. And if your arm doesn't quite reach there, then just use your muscles. Keep actively kind of feeling like this knee is pressing forward as you pull the right knee further into your body. You're just gonna get a deeper hip stretch that way. And we're gonna take those deep breaths in and out of the nose. Closing your eyes and just allowing this left hip to be open now. My left side is always tighter than my right side. So if you don't go as far, that's okay. If it feels different, that's okay. Keep playing that game, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling. And trying to relax as much as you can in the shoulders and the face and the jaw. Just let the work be on the hips. One last breath here. Gently release the right foot to the ground. Maybe you straighten your left leg out. And then take it down. Take both knees into your chest. You can grab your hamstrings to rock up and down a few times, coming to a seat. And then you'll straighten your legs out long in front of you. Move the bum flesh out from underneath your bum. If this is tight, even for you just to kind of sit up straight, then separate your feet a little bit and bend your knees. And if it's okay to take the feet together, great. But if you need a little bit more space, and you can bend your knees as much as you need here, totally fine. We're gonna fold. So start to reach your arms up to the sky and folding forward and down, maybe to catch the feet or the ankles. If the legs are straighter or not, you don't have to connect hands to feet. You can find somewhere else on the legs, or you can passively just hang the arms down by the sides if you fold. If you do have the feet, you can think about pulling the chest forward to find length, and then bending at the elbows to pull the head down. Wherever you are, let the shoulders round, let the chin tuck to the chest. Again, being okay if you're really far up here as well. You can always land the belly on your thighs and just kind of hang. Just rounding here for one more breath. Wherever you are, come back upright to a seat. Find those wide feet like you did at the top of class. Root down with your heels, reach your arms out in front of you, interlace all 10 fingers, make a pointer finger, and then slowly start to lean back, round your spine. Keep digging your heels down as much as you can and pulling them back as you slowly roll all the way onto your back, one vertebrae at a time. Coming down, pull the knees into your chest, happy baby. Grab outer feet or ankles. You might sway a little side to side as you press your lower back down to the ground. Sealing in your practice here. Anything else you need, please take it. If not, knees to chest, wrap your arms around your shins, pull your forehead up to your knees, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, and let go to your final resting pose, Shavasana. Same as we started, arms and legs extend out long. You guys stay resting there on your back. I'm gonna come to a seat. You can also always come to a seat if that feels more comfortable. If not, just stay right where you are in your Shavasana, and we'll take a few moments here to just find rest, to find stillness. Let all the controlled breath go, and just be here now. The work is done. If you find that the mind is still wandering, just bring it back to the soft inhale and exhale coming in and out of your nose. Maybe noticing the temperature that's coming in and out of your nose. The skin around your belly and chest as it rises and falls. Shavasana.
encourage you to stay here for at least a few minutes longer. Truly giving yourself some rest, some stillness. If you'd rather end in a seated position, please come to that seated position now, maybe taking your hands together at your heart center. No matter where you are, take a deep breath in through your nose. And take a big sigh out of your mouth to exhale. Bow your chin to your heart. Gratitude, so much gratitude for your body, your breath, and your practice. Namaste. Thanks everybody so much for joining me. It's so nice to have you here, even though you're not here. It's a very weird medium. It's new for me. And in this very disconnected time where we're all not here, I feel very connected to all of you. For those that have said that they want classes, and it's a really nice way for me to connect if we don't live in the same city. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for supporting us, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye.